Hello everybody, welcome back to another Command & Conquer 3 King's Wrath game, and we're going to be going through more of the replays that were in the Pandemic Tournament. And now don't worry, I will be doing the finals in the next video, because I realised that I completely missed the finals, and apparently the finals are really good. Just like talking with the players and people who have hosted the tournament and things, apparently the finals are really worth getting to. So I'll just cast these games first. This is, again, we're back on Triple Threat, remember the name this time, and we do in fact have DuneTiger playing as an orange GDI, the classic GDI colour, and the red top left we have a classic Nod, and that is, I believe that's Nod anyway, and that's going to be played by, what was it, Showman? No, Nomad, that was it, Nomad, and then we have Automan playing as a blue screen. Oh, that's nice. So we've got the proper colours and the factions as well, which is epic. I have no idea if they're sub-factions or not. We'll see in just a second. In fact, I can just click on it, can't I? Yeah, that's it. So DuneTiger is a GDI. We do have a Nod, and we do have a Scrin. Is this a Scrin? No idea. Yes, GDI Nod Scrin. Absolutely epic. So this is in fact on Kane's Wrath, by the way. So we're going to be having, and you know it's Kane's Wrath because the militant design is different. It's more like the Tiberian Sun. So that's to let you know that this is in fact Kane's Wrath. So yeah, we've got the classic colours, classic factions, base factions. This match should be very epic. Now, as far as I know, all these three players, they're not really that experienced. We do have a Ravenmonk squad going into the base, unluckily getting chewed up by the Buzzer Hive there. But yeah, as I said, these players I don't think are very good, but that means hopefully there will be on an equal playing field, so this should be very interesting. I think that, Nomad is top left. He just spoke to power plant as well, which is entirely insignificant. Automan, I was about to say he's a little slow on the resources. I mean, I thought he would have had like 5 harvesters already, I would have thought. And Nomad as well. It's about the same speed, but he's just gotten the optimal amount of harvesters. However, DuneTiger, yes, he's gotten all the resources that he needs. And I don't know why he's putting out the War Factory. I assume it's going to be a Pitbull. Oh, here we go, another refinery as well. Nobody's really made a move to go to the middle yet. However, a couple of Gunwalkers emerge out of the Warp Sphere there, and they're going to be going somewhere. Well, they're going to be going somewhere, but not immediately. Scorpion Tank, Raider Buggy. Going to be having some scouting from Nomad. Going to be going into Automan's base. Very nice there. No one's really scouted DuneTiger, which is a bit odd to see there. Oh wow, airfield going this early. Okay, fair enough. Is DuneTiger going to attempt an engineer APC attack? I don't know. My mouth is not very never in on speaking terms today. It's very lazy. There's the first APC. I don't know. Yeah, there's the engineer APC. So yeah, there's the first APC. I think he was just going to scout the base out and things. But he is in fact going to capture the tip spike. I think that would be a better strategy. Although he's not. He's going straight into the base with a couple of gunwalkers in there. Surely he knows that the gunwalkers will kill his engineer. He should go back and get the tip spike because that's a lot less risky then. No, he's not. Yes, he is. So that's at least good. He's not going to waste his engineer trying to hopelessly capture structures in the base. And I thought he would have actually kept the APCs alive. I mean, I know he wants to keep his opponent on the edge, but isn't this like not a great way to do this? Because you're wasting units, and in the early game, that's where it matters. Oh, Nomad getting quite a few tanks onto the battlefield there. We do have the few Seekers from Automan getting absolutely obliterated. And the Scorpions are going to go straight to the Harvesters, which is pretty standard. Now I think he's actually going to score a great amount of kills here, because there aren't that many Seekers on the field. There actually aren't many anti-vehicle defenses. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm having to stop. But yeah, there aren't many anti-vehicle defenses. I'm going to have to keep going here. Disintegrators are going to be coming out, I assume, from that portal there. That one Gunwalker is trying to defend the base. Obviously, it won't do any good. And the portal should be swiftly taken down. All the harvesters being pulled to the other Tiberian field. And oh my goodness, the tanks have been accompanied by a flame tank. And there goes the Warp Sphere. I think Automan is going to be going out of this game very shortly here. Ooh, tanks from DuneTiger. In fact, quite a few vehicles from DuneTiger going after Nomad harvesters there. Pretty good play there because Nomad is already concentrating on Automan in the top right there, so Nomad won't be able to prioritize his base over over his own units, which are attacking another base, kind of thing. Here comes some Orcas as well, severely punishing Nomad and going all ground here. Both of the flame tanks getting taken out, and the Scorpion tank going straight back to the base, which is fair enough. But I think Nomad is actually out of the game as well. DuneTiger not really doing much. He's just letting the other two players take each other out, and then just going to clean up whoever's left, which is basically what he's done here. Flame tank is going to be utterly useless in this encounter here. The tanks, however, they are going to swarm the predators from DuneTiger, so he's going to be pulling them back quite swiftly here. And this is actually going to be a bit of a troublesome encounter here, because although he's managed to severely decapitate the economy here of Nomad, he's actually got a lot of tanks to deal with. But I mean, he's got the Orcas, so it won't be too much of a problem. But I suppose if Nomad was more aggressive, then that would have been a very big problem for him. The MCV being moved out of the base is going to be taking the spot of Automan, or where Automan was, and I think this is actually going to be a decisive victory for DuneTiger here. He hasn't got any resources to get the refinery; it's just stuck there. If we can have a look.
Our base is under attack.
Yep, he's stuck on the refinery, so that's GG's for DuneTiger. DuneTiger winning that game, pretty epic, pretty swift as well, and GDI coming out on top. For all you GDI fans, well done. If you're any of the other two factions, don't be too triggered, because obviously they weren't good enough in this match. But hopefully, we shall have a better match in Game 2 of this best of 3. So here we are, back on Triple Threat again, and we have DuneTiger up on the top left as the orange GDI. Automan has changed to a blue GDI this time, and we have Nomad sticking with his nod. In fact, he's going Mock, which is interesting, but he's going to go big going Mock. That's actually pretty good for him in the early infantry war. He's going to be getting some space for himself, but not unless they go into the structures and things. If only he went straight to the tip spike, he could potentially just get rid of that engineer and slow the progress of Automan down a little bit. But it's not too bad right now. I'm pretty sure that both of these players are going GDI, but we'll see in a second when they bring out their war factories. And obviously we've got the buildings being garrisoned and everything. There goes the war factory. So what is this? This is GDI. Yep, DuneTiger is still GDI, which is quite nice. There's a bunker in Nomad's base. I don't know if he's going to be dealing with that or not. He should really be, because that's quite important. There's a shredder turret going up. I thought he would have just waited for, put an operations center over on the left side of the base, just where the bunker can't see, and then just make some flame tanks or black hand or something. That would have been more efficient, but I think he's just wanted to get rid of it quickly. And yep, Automan is GDI. So 2 players base GDI, and we've got 1 Mock. I think Mock, if he is used well, if Mock is used well, then that'll definitely be very helpful for Nomad, because he's got early game superiority because the Awakened, which are very powerful because they've got the EMPs and they do higher damage as well. And we've also got the Enlightened as well, which also do EMPs, but they're a lot later in the game. But yeah, I mean, the Mock going against the base factions is pretty good. Although I suppose that both of them, or either one of these GDI players, would want to use these Shatterers to effectively deal with that, if that is at all what Nomad's going for, is that huge infantry push. Then yeah, that's very much what he could do. I remember now that both GDIs have the normal Shatterer. I don't necessarily know how effective it would be though, because of the AMPs from the Awakened there. I think that'd be quite a costly investment there that I don't think would have actually made much profit, considering that while it is very powerful, you'd need 3 or 4 to actually make a dent in the army. But even one blast, even if 1 Mock actually got 1 EMP blast off, that would seriously diminish the integrity of the unit. So I'm not sure about that. It's up to the player's discretion whether they want to do that or not. However, the resources are on with all these players. In fact, especially DuneTiger. DuneTiger's doing really well with the resources from And there's a buggy that's purple, so it's probably from Nomad there. And there's a bike right in the center. I'm not sure if that's Nomad's, isn't it? Yes, that is in fact Nomad's bike in the middle there. And we do have the Raider buggy coming back as well. One refinery for Nomad. I don't think he's going to be surviving for very long because of Triple Threat being a very close quarters game. And you really want to get that out of the economy as soon as possible. Although he has gotten 5 harvesters now, so it may not be too late for him. But I mean, he's just now got his second refinery. The GDI players had the second refinery out way before he did, so I'm not too sure if he's going to be the first one to die here. But we will see. Got a small squad of attack bikes being sent to the harvesters to DuneTiger's side. But obviously they'll be countered by the Predator tank that'll be coming down from the war factory there. Which is unfortunate, but at least they'll be able to get some damage in. In fact, they might even be able to risk getting a kill on the harvester, which they do in fact do. Oh, no they don't! Oh no, don't run away, you could have just gotten the harvester kill. Oh my goodness, man, that was incredible. He just managed to defend himself, and oh my goodness, DuneTiger, that confident, he's going to be going for a Reclamator hug. So he's wanting to put that Marv out immediately. I thought he would have just been content with building like tier 1 units and things like that, because he's got the tech center. He can just build the Marv if he wanted to. Oh, trying to go for some more hits on the harvester doesn't really make much of a dent there. And we do have a couple of Scorpion tanks on the front there. The Pitbull coming down from DuneTiger's base as well got demolished. And we do have the Automan. He's doing pretty well actually. He's got a lot of tanks there. But the problem with him is that he's keeping them all in the base. He should be using them to attack one of the other players because he's got a good amount now. Obviously, oh wow, Marv is actually going to go out. That's an aggressive Marv. Jesus Christ. I don't think that DuneTiger has an airfield. No, he doesn't have an airfield. So this could be good. Automan really needs to send out those tanks towards the other two players because if they're sat there, they're going to be useless. There goes the Shatterer, which is it's not such a bad investment because he's got the tanks for the APC to protect it. There goes another one, but he needs to send out those units now. They're going to be enough to do some damage. He shouldn't just be keeping them in the base. I think that's probably what's going to get him killed, most likely. The Marv is just wreaking havoc here. All these vehicles are just getting absolutely slaughtered. Oh my goodness, there we go. There goes the EMP. Nice awakened squad getting in there, which is good. He's managing to slow it down a little bit. I would have suggested just to get some lasers up, just a little bit, you know. He's now pushing the Marv back a bit, but because he's in the Tiberium, DuneTiger is going to be stealing all the Tiberium that Nomad otherwise would have owned. And here comes a sniper squad dropped right on top of the tanks here. Very bad move there. One sniper squad does actually get killed very quickly there. And there goes another one. I don't think that was a very good move at all. But the Pred's coming up behind the Marv as well. Going to be protecting it at least a little bit. Oh, another shot from the Awakens there. He's doing well to keep the Marv powered down as much as possible. I have to give him that. Oh my god, what are you doing, Automan? I mean, you've even got the surveillance on there. Oh no. Oh, that's a very bad misplay there. That's very bad because now the DuneTiger knows about all this giant force here. I don't know. Yeah, he knows about the MCB as well. That was very bad, just keeping all these units in the base there. And now DuneTiger is going to go after Automan. Oh dear, not a very good play there. Unfortunately for Nomad, he doesn't actually manage to get rid of the Marv, obviously because of the 2 engineers in there. But I mean, he did try, and he managed to at least slow it down, which was very good. That was good. That's what you should be doing. But he just didn't have enough defenses to hold off that gigantic unit. I mean, that was pretty aggressive. You can't really dispute that. That was the earliest. That's one of the earliest maps that I've ever seen been built there. But Automan, not too sure what he's exactly doing there. The problem, he's playing way too defensively for him to actually do anything. And now because he's not done anything, he's going to be letting his opponent build up like a huge amount of units, and yeah, it's going to be very sad. He's going to be auto sad basically because of this Marv that's going to be pouncing on this base very shortly here. I mean, we've got Nomad being cleaned up as we speak, and I don't think there's actually going to be anything else that Nomad can do. He's probably going to be quitting this very shortly. And the Marv almost at heroic level. Oh my goodness. So yeah, DuneTiger, another win for him. We'll just have a look at how long it takes for DuneTiger to clear up all of the other players. And yeah, the A.N.U.S coming in to clean up the infantry as well. Very sad there. I mean, I'm a little bit sad for Automan because I'm not too sure if he's at all used to being in PvP environments. I mean, if he isn't, then that's obvious. That's obvious why he's keeping all his units in his base. Excuse me. But oh my god, even an ion cannon? Jesus, man, I don't think you need to go for an ion cannon because you've got so many units on the battlefield. That's just not pointless. I mean, obviously, it's not like it's gonna get destroyed, is it? But I mean, you don't need to do that. Just build more juggernauts, for goodness sake. Oh wow, you've got a sniper squad in there, my dude. Oh wow, nice. I did not even see a sniper squad go there, but he's gonna be taking out that ion cannon. In fact, oh yeah, the ion cannon gives itself his own vision, so no wonder he's managing to get that. But I mean, he's done a decent amount of damage to it, but it's going to be pointless because of all these units that are going to be hounding his base. I have no idea where the Marv's gone. There it is, in the tip field. And DuneTiger is the one that's victorious now. I mean, his opponent can move if he wants to, or if he doesn't, that's fine, because he'll either get trampled by all these units, or he'll get killed by the iron cannon. So, yeah, either way, Automan's lost this one. We've got the Hammerheads. Have they been garrisoned? No, they have not, with anything. But that doesn't really matter at all. No slingshots either. I would have thought if he was going for this defensive build, he would have put slingshots out. But I don't know if he knows about the Hammerheads, which is they're quite devastating, even with no infantry inside. They're quite devastating. I mean, there's an AA battery. Okay, there's some anti-air. There's a Firehawk as well. It's probably been equipped with missiles. Yes, it has. Is that bombs or missiles? I don't know. I can't even tell. Ooh, supersonic strike trying to wards the Firehawk away. Yep, those are missiles. Yeah, not really much that can be done about that. Yep. He's gonna be, yeah, he's just gonna be waiting now. Because he can just sit back and relax and wait for the ion cannon to go and then send all of his units in. I mean, it's not like he can just send over. It's obvious that he can just send everything at the base right now, because he can. But finally, Automan gets his own Reclamator hub out. Oh, I don't know, he might be able to get one out, a Marv, but I honestly don't think so. He's also spending money on the airfield. No, he isn't. He's cancelled the aircraft, so he knows that he's not got many resources. But I honestly don't think that he's actually going to be able to do much. So, yeah, this is just going to be a quick win for DuneTiger. It seems, well, not that quick because of the iron cannon, but yeah, relatively quick. Little Juggernaut going to be scouting there. Again, if he just sent all these units there, I mean, look at this. Look at this section. It's very undefended. You could get a little bit of damage in the base. Obviously, the Marv would come in and clean up the base as well. But there comes the enemy Marv. Very nice there. Can't really garrison it because you don't have the resources. But as I say that, there we go. We have infantry. Maybe we'll see a Marv on Marv battle. Obviously, DuneTiger's Marv will win because that one's promoted. So it's got its slight extra damage and slight extra armor buff. But even with all the fancy tech, it's not going to matter much, is it? And oddly enough, he knows about what to equip his Marv with, because DuneTiger and Nomad, no, not Nomad, Automan, equipping the Marv with the exact same units. So that's pretty cool. We do have the Juggernauts. They're going to be going near the base. I don't even know, man. The second airfield. That's the first airfield going up. I'm not sure if Automan got rid of the first airfield, but even if he did, it doesn't really matter. Juggernaut getting prepared to bomb something, but obviously they're not going to get that satisfaction. Oh man, if only there was a tool to speed up the replays like there is in Supreme Commander 2, this would have been a bit better. But yeah, this is going to be a win for. Ooh! Ooh, damn, painful. Hey, a win for DuneTiger. Got the shockwave artillery going off there. Going to be absolutely destroying this Marv here. And that's going to be it. Spent all that money on that Marv. And there's not actually going to be doing much damage to DuneTiger's Marv. That's quite unfortunate there. Quite unfortunate. And now it's heroic, so it's going to be an absolute monster. It really is. So, yeah. Well, I'll just let you watch the second game. Nice conflict over here. Very nice conflict. I'm enjoying this. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's a good cinematic, man. Let me just... Oh, yeah, man. Now, that's a good wallpaper. That's a good wallpaper. I might put that on my desktop. Because, why not? But there I go. Yep. The Marv can just go in now. So yeah, after this game is finished, I'll let you watch all the way through. I'm pretty sure that you know, if you could just skip to the third match. I'll have timestamps in the description and stuff. But yeah, there we go. Boom. So now on to the third game. Okay, everybody, Suburban Slaughterhouse. Here we are, game 3. Obviously, if it was 2 games, then DuneTiger would have won both of them anyway, and he would have advanced past the best of 3. But here we are, we're in Suburban Slaughterhouse. We have DuneTiger up in the top of the map, and he's going to be playing as his orange GDI as usual. And then we have, I believe, is Automan. I will need to check that. Yep, that's Automan in the bottom right. Oh god, he's gone. Okay. Okay, DuneTiger just went. I don't know what that was about. I think he might have lost connection or something. I don't know. But yeah, it'll just be a game between these two, I suppose. Then, poor DuneTiger. But I mean, he won the other games, so I suppose it's not too bad. Automan over here, blue GDI, and then we have a yellow nod being played by Nomad. So here we go. Yeah, that was a bit unexpected. I did not at all expect DuneTiger to go like that, but the game must go on, I suppose. So it'll be a mad rush for the third position where DuneTiger was, and they're going to be, you know, it's half as double the tib for both players now. They're going to be fighting over that quite ferociously, I would assume. But yeah, and it's going to be a GDI versus Nod. Obviously, this is base Nod as well. Nice, cheeky rifleman getting the pillbox there, just surviving before the militants arrived and killing the militants as they attack the bunker very nice. And both of the infantry squads going through the tip, which is a bit weird. Yeah, this was also in the last video as well. For some reason, I forgot the name, but this is it's a visually brilliant map. I love the tip in the middle and how it's arranged. And the tower getting a few kills on those attack bikes. I think that's going to be restricting him from going after the harvesters a little bit more. But he is going to be going around and hopefully snagging some kills. And he will be doing that, in fact. But there's only one attack bike, so that'll get dealt with pretty easily. There's a second one joining its comrade like that. We've got the tower filled with militants, which will do quite a bit to the attack bikes, because the attack bikes are dead weak. I mean, they're very weak. So I thought, no, he may as well just keep attacking. He may as well just keep attacking. He could have got that harvester kill otherwise. He's just wasting valuable time now. I mean, I know he doesn't want the attack bike to be damaged at all, but there we go. So he's probably going to be getting that harvester kill very shortly now. And obviously the shredder turrets are dealing with the bunker over there. Oh no, is that bike going to be destroyed? No, there goes the block of the refinery, but doesn't manage. And the harvester's going around the war factory, and yep, he just manages to save that harvester. Very nice micro coming from Automan. Very impressed there. Nomad is just about to deal with that bunker there. And yeah, this is now they're both going to be focusing on resources. Now, hopefully, one of them will put out some tech or something, and Automan won't be going for the silly strategy of defend the base and putting all the units inside the middle, because that doesn't work when you play as a player, unless you know that your opponent's going to attack you. But if you're not doing anything, that you're just giving more time for your opponent to be building other things. You've got to be aggressive all the time. You've got to be aggressive all the time, because otherwise it doesn't bloody work. Right. Yes. So now that that's dealt with, we'll just be having a look at how this match slowly progresses. Now, because of the DuneTiger going, which is quite unfortunate there, we've got the world's slowest players. I won't actually call them the world's slowest players. It's just a joke. Don't get too serious about it. But yeah, and we've got some, oh, there we go. Scorpion tanks, Predator tanks. This could be good. There we go. We've got a little bit of an exchange of shells, although the Scorpion's going to be going down relatively quickly. But he's going to be microing that away. And yeah, that's going to be it for Nomad for now, unless he gets some more reinforcements. And Automan going down to this tip field is going to be going closer to the base, a little bit closer to the base of Nomad. I don't know if he's going to be unpacking that or not, but we will see in a minute. And we do have Scorpion tanks going through the middle here. I don't know if he's going to be checking out for an expansion or taking the long way around just to get to the undefended part of the base, which it seems like he's doing. No, he's going straight for the harvesters. Oh man, there's such a harvester fixation. Ooh, EMP blast on 4 Scorpion tanks. 2 EMP blasts. That's one from Nomad. That second blast was from Nomad. Jesus. Oh yeah, I forgot about the EMP control centers. Who knew? I didn't. But yeah, there's we've got the EMP walls going off there. We don't really see that, so it's quite a spectacle to me. But I know it won't be to you, but we don't see that often. But it seems that Nomad is winning this tank engagement here. Although because he's so far away from the base, it's going to be harder for him to get reinforcement. But he just gets that kill on the harvester there, and he'll be getting the other one, it looks like, as well, which is going to be absolutely nice. And it's putting a lot of pressure on the front line as well, which means that he'll be slowing down the economy, and obviously he'll be giving him some time to get some tech out. 3 war factories, that's confident if I've ever seen it. I mean, obviously he's got the advantage now, so I suppose he can just go and push out these tanks. The resources, I don't know if they necessarily going to keep up with this amount of production, but it seems like they're doing okay for now. And Nomad is doing pretty well on this offensive front. He's managing to get rid of a considerable portion of Automan's economy here, and Automan has moved himself down here. But if this base goes, it's game over, and Nomad's going to be winning this one. So yeah, this is probably going to be it for Automan, unfortunately. I mean, if tank spam has never been a bad strategy in any real-time strategy game. Unless they had specific balance patches, but yeah, they've generally been the nuts, and everybody's been churning out tanks and stuff. So yeah, this is going to be a classic tank spam win. Not that exciting, but you know, it's going to be a swift game nonetheless. And there we go. Is that no? There's not a sell-off because he's trying desperately to claw back from the dismaying defeat that he's just had up on the top there. And he's got the necessary structures, he's getting out missile squads, but it's not going to be enough. There's a lot of tanks here now, as they're going to be run over very quickly. So yeah, this is going to be a sad day for Automan. But you know, he tried, at least a little bit, and that's what counts. And hopefully he has enjoyed himself, but this is going to be a win for Nomad. So there you go, boys. 3 games there. That's from A group, I think that is. And the next video, which is going to be part 3, that'll go to finals, and then we'll go on to other games like Spin Command and Red Alert 3 and all that. So, thanks for watching. If you have any replays, please DM me on Discord. My account name thingy is in the description, and obviously I have timestamps in the description as well. So if you're like too impatient and you don't want to see like the last bit of the second game through, you can just go straight into the third game because you know where that starts. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video.